It's in. No messing about today. Still got loads to do. Got to put the gearbox in, exhaust, carbs, obviously, a little bit of wiring. Got to make up a gasket for this plate. Silicone that in. Drain the old crap fuel out of it. And then, yeah, it's go time. This was the cause of my problem last time. There's a little pin that sits in there, which allows the clutch fork just to pivot on. And the pin come out, went round my clutch, smashed it to bits. So instead of refitting a pin, which they're only pushed in, they're only knocked in, obviously that one could just come loose, I'm gonna drill right through it, nut and bolt and a washer, that'll do the trick. So I know then it will never come out and do the same again. Right, so I've done a little mod. I've put a shouldered bolt in there. I've tapped down the bolt to make it fit exactly where I want it. Ground a notch out, fitted a nylock. So that will sit in there lovely. Like that. And it will pivot, no problems. All that is just a locator. What actually holds it in place is the release bearing on the shaft. So it'll be like that, lovely. So yeah, that's that done. I'm waiting on Simon to come down. He's gonna help me do, well, probably nothing. Just gonna stand around and drink coffee, I guess. You're late. Come on, man, we've got loads to do. Oh, fresh in there, isn't it?
Is this the quaif one?
No.
Oh.
Quaif one's long gone.
Oh. Well, I'll be. Oh, hi guys. I'm come to help Carl. We need to put that on that. Have you got an alley top plate?
Yep.
And then we're going to put it in that. It's Carl's favourite tool.
So rusty, isn't it?
Is this 4 or 5 speed?
5 speed, Type 9.
Okay. And the reason for the chunky alley top plate is to stiffen the casing of the gearbox up.
Yeah, the theory behind it is to stop this casing flexing like that. That's the theory. Because the original plate is basically just a bit of tin. So when you're under high power, giving it beans, with that on top, just stiffens it up really.
Sick. You saw Carl doing this to my back of my engine, changing my clutch, and this is the sweetest way to clean crap off.
Yeah.
Brake cleaner and an airline with a blower. Preferably a long nozzled one. Ooh, like that. Lovely. Always apply a liberal amount of gasket stuff.
Make it donut.
You're going to put one of these in your escort. I don't know if it fits in a standard tunnel. It's too tall. Especially this bit.
What, a Type 9? Or the cover?
The cover.
Yeah, the oil. This is a breather slash. Oh, God, it broke. So yeah, it's a breather slash cap. And this is what touches the bell housing.
You excited, Carl?
Nervous, excited.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen this thing go.
It's been about a year and a half. Since I had it out, I think.
She's what's her nickname?
Christ puncher.
That's it.
That's my race name.
Carl's official race name is Christ Puncher.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the car have a nickname though? Is it the Duchess?
Duchess, yeah. AKA Christ puncher.
If you like old school cars, I think a built crossflow on carbs is possibly the best sounding old school car out there. It's got to be. Oh, a little retro stance sticker up there. Shout out to retro stance.
Got to have Ali Bell housing as well. If you've got a Type 9, and you've got to cut this out. Otherwise, getting a clutch cable on with a little hole like that is the worst ever. Ever. I've had this gearbox out so many times, it's a joke.
Freshy going on.
Should use clutch grease really, but I ain't got none.
I've never used copper slip. We've just got to change this washer. It's too small. One side of it just goes under the little notch of the fork, so we're just going to change it to a slightly bigger washer. Yeah, that's much better. So we're just prepping to put the box in. You can do this by yourself. It's a ball ache, but just get someone to help. So much easier. So our plan is, car's going to be underneath, lift it on the splines, and while he's holding it up, I'm going to get a top bolt in, and once the top bolt's in, I'll go round and underneath and get a jack supporting the rear of the box, and then we can figure out the rest of the bolts. Lift the whole thing up.
Like that. That's it. Right, just stick a bolt through.
It's not long enough yet.
No, one of the other ones.
Oh, the
Yeah. So the washers go on the nut side.
You don't have one on the eyelet on there.
No.
There's two washers there. There's a spring one in there.
Yeah, spring it the other way around.
You need to angle the back of the box up. That's it.
That's it.
There we go.
Oh, no. I thought I didn't put a clutch in, but I have. Oh man, I forgot about that.
There we go. One gearbox. How was that, car?
It's alright actually.
Wasn't too bad.
I've done it like 10,000 times before.
I'm going to go now, because I'm not really needed anymore. Carl can do it by himself.
Yep.
Actually, before I go, I've got a shout out to Kyron and Andy, the two biggest fans of Cars with Friends.
Two only fans. Biggest fans. There'll be some free stuff coming soon.
This is when we feel silly for doing it. But Kyron, we want your car on here because it's wicked.
Gearbox is fully in. Oiled up, plate up. I put the start motor on, done all the wiring. It's time for the exhaust manifold. Tell you what, it's just a pain in the arse doing it on the floor. I need a ramp in my life, but yeah. Exhaust time.
Beats by AMR.
Oh, I feel like I'm getting somewhere now. That's in. What's next? Radiator. Yes. Right, radiator time. So this is my Ali Rad standard escort fitment, but a 55mm core with a fan on this side. I need it because my bore size is so big. I needed the big core rad because it just kept overheating, getting hot. So now this has sorted it, along with I've got electric water pump as well, which is the best thing I've ever bought for this car. Sorts everything out. dirty old fuel draining as well. It's been in there for about a year and a half. So, yeah, it's got to come out. So everything's tidied up. Dipstick's in, breather hoses on. Wiring's tidied up. Guess it's time for the carbs, isn't it? So these are Weber 45 DCOEs. I've just put bigger chokes in them actually, so 100% gonna need to go to the rolling road. And yeah, so tight in the wing, but it's got to be done. Got a Cometic gasket as well, must have. It's like, what are they like? They've got a thin layer of gasket either side of a very thin piece of metal, and in my opinion, you just cannot go wrong with that. I've reused my old gasket like 3 times and it was sweet as. Right, I'm going to go put that dirty old fuel pipe on. I've left this off because I want to try and maybe pump some old crap through. And then it's oil water. See if I've got oil pressure. And then it's go time, innit? Please, please, please have some oil pressure. Please. Yes. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Right, got my van on the jump leads. Got fuel pressure, oil. Water. Oh man, I'm scared. I think the timing's a bit out. So, just move this a little bit. See what happens. See if I can get started. Oh, it's almost there. It's almost there. Please. Whoa! So close. Come on. Finally, it's running. Oh, so happy, honestly. There's going to be small leaks, issues, stuff like that. There always is. I'll get around with that. But I'm happy. A, it's running. B, it didn't overheat. I've got a little exhaust blow which I'll take back to the exhaust man. I could do that, but I'll take the car down there. I'll need a timing light, that's what I need. I can set my timing, I'm going to run it up, cool it down, run it up, cool it down, drive it about, and then yeah, be ready ready for the dyno. So hopefully, if all goes well next time, we'll be driving this about, ready for the dyno, get on the dyno, and then flat out. So yeah.
Dice is on the beat.